you will. Let me turn my camera on here. All right. Hey, what up, Hot Mess Express, if you will. You see, I gotta do one other thing here. You see, go there. All right, cool. Hey, thank you for that. Highly appreciate that. Appreciate that. Or I appreciate that, Tainted Angel, if you will. Let me see. I gotta do one other thing before I'm fully ready to go live. Court calendar. Booyah. Oh, that thing is huge. See, I gotta fix it up really quick. Got the copper. Oh, it looks like they got somebody in that. Somebody has representation back there. Hey, Hot Mess. Let me see. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. Bam. Got it. Let me see. All right. Everybody should be able to see right there. All right. And then I just got to do one last thing here. Got to get the chat. Got the chat on the screen. All right, so everybody that's coming in right now, this is going to be Maricopa Live Court. This is going to be the 8 p.m. session. Let the games begin on The Price is Wrong. Hey, what's up? What's up, Paula? How's it going? Hey, thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate you. Remember, tapping the screen, it's free. Dropping comments is also free. My favorite price, if you will. I know times are rough out here, especially with gas prices, keeping a roof over your head, insurance, all insurance, pretty much. Car insurance, health insurance, everything. It's expensive, but hey, tapping the screen doesn't cost you a thing. You know, you got fingers, you don't have an excuse. Now, if you don't have fingers, you don't have hands, then I would understand. Or if you're working or if you're driving.
8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for July 2nd, 2026. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar.
Let me zoom in a little bit right here.
Victims' rights advisement. You are a victim of a crime with a case pending before this court. You are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others,
hey, what up, Debbie?
To be treated with fairness, respect.
What up, TikTok security? Hey, what up, Cha-Cha? Hell yeah. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the court? I want to make sure before we start.
To be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person.
All right, thank you, Brianne. Gracias, highly appreciate. What's up, Space Ghost 68? Your audio is fine, thank you. Gracias. Just what up, Sue? All right. Hey, can I get a if you will on the chat? If you will, if you can hear me.
Initial appearance judge.
If you're glad you're not in jail,
initial appearance hearing.
Let me get an if you will. Hey, what up, Stephen Ray? Where you been at?
I will advise you of your conditions of release. I will not go over every detail of your conditions of release. All of the conditions of your release will be in writing in your paperwork. I will advise you of why you were arrested. I will not be deciding whether you are guilty or not guilty of those charges.
It's
you have the right to remain silent.
Sue, thank you for that.
Everything that is said in this hearing. Please do not discuss the facts of your case because it may be used against you in the future. I only need to find probable cause of your charges in this hearing. If I do not find probable cause in any or all of your charges, that does not mean that those charges are dropped or will not be filed in the future. In deciding your release, I will be considering the charges that you were brought in for today, your past criminal history, and your history of showing up at court.
Hey, what up? I'm not the one.
I will also be providing you a public defender if you qualify. I will provide you with your next court dates. When I call your name, please go to the podium. I will also call the person who is next
one more time.
Outside the door.
Hey, what up, Chicali?
Yeah, one more time.
Michael Beers, please come to the podium.
Harry, thank you.
And Vincent Parata.
What up,
you
Joe?
are in the chair outside of the door.
What up, Wally?
Mr. Beers, can you please state your full name and date of birth?
12/9/1990, Michael Beers.
Okay, Mr. Beers, you are here on...
Mr. Beers, he's not paying attention to the judge.
Warrant. Another failure to appear warrant.
What is he looking for?
Another failure to appear warrant.
James.
Hold on.
Right.
Can't even see his
On
face.
the first one, that's related to theft of means of transportation. I'm going to be
I know it's used the
I'm going to be
toilet.
providing you with a public
He's looking
defender.
for the toilet
Your
'cause
next
he needs to
court
use the
date is
bathroom.
July 8th, 8:30 in the
I'm in
morning.
love with the Coco.
Superior Court. That's a non-witness violation hearing.
She's in
Your
love with
bond
Cocoa
amount
Puffs.
in that matter is set at $250, but you are in DOC custody and appearing on an order securing attendance, so you will not be eligible release. And that will be the same for your other 2 warrants as well.
Fake James.
The next failure to appear bench warrant is related to
I got Vegasaurus. Rip it real hard.
possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting arrest.
What up, Maui?
Again, your court date is the same court date.
What up, Southside?
July 8th, 8:30 in the morning, Superior Court. That again is a non-witness violation hearing. Finally, the final FTA warrant is for related to criminal impersonation. A bond amount in that is set at $2,501. You have a status conference July 8th, 2026 at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court, and a preliminary hearing on July 10th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court.
Hey, I think he might be single,
On
Wilson.
July 8th and July 10th.
That's correct.
Okay.
And all your court dates will be in your paperwork.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a step to your left and gather your paperwork.
Thank you.
Vincent Peraza, you're at the podium, please, and James Wesley.
Hey, I think he
Ron
might
Beck.
be single, ready to mingle, you young ladies.
Mr. Peraza,
you guys
can
are
please
interested.
state your full name, date of birth.
Vincent Benny Peraza, 5/24/1968.
Okay, sir, you are here on 12 counts, 5 counts of dangerous drug possession for self, class 2 felony, 5 counts of narcotic drug possessions for self, class 2 felony.
If he had a
Conspiracy, class
bond.
2 felony, and conducting an illegal enterprise, a class 3 felony. I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 9th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court, and that's going to be an arraignment hearing. Your bond in this matter is set at $85,000. If you are released, you will have to undergo electronic monitoring, and that will be done before you leave the court. If you do make bond, you are not to return to the scene of any crime. You're
What?
not to have any conduct with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state, and you must notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork.
Yeah, and this is Arizona. This is
Sir,
Maricopa
right.
County, if
May I
you
say
will.
something? I'm under guilty custody as well. Is that not stated in there? Because these charges that are pending, these charges that I have right now, I've never gotten arrested on them.
Nancy,
before.
thank you for the follow.
I don't
Highly
know what's
appreciate
going
you.
on.
That should all be in your paperwork, sir.
Okay.
I understand you're on the I understand you're on the DFCO.
Okay.
He ain't going in. He ain't going nowhere.
All right.
Next
James
up on the
Wesley.
Price is Wrong.
To the podium, please, and Anthony Urquidez, you're on deck.
Hey, what up, T-Main?
Mr. Wesley, please state your name and date of birth.
James Andre Wesley, 06-2804.
All right, sir, you're on a Superior Court failure to appear bench warrant related to an armed robbery.
Yeah, that was
and
kinda tall.
You're on probation in Cochise County as well.
What up, Dynamic?
I'm providing you. Yeah, I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 8th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. That's a status conference. Your bond amount in this matter is set at $75,000. You're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime if you're released. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. Not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address. Since you are currently on probation, if you do get released, you're to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you understand?
I'm not. I could bond out right now.
If you can make $75,000, yes.
Good luck.
All right.
Just take a step to your left.
That was said.
Here's
All right.
Here's your paperwork. Anthony Urquidez. And Samantha Brand, you're on deck.
On deck.
All right, Mr. Urquidez, can you state your full name and date of birth?
Anthony Rene Urquidez, 10-588.
Okay, sir, you are here on a Superior Court grand jury warrant.
What up, 301? What up, Shawana?
related
What up,
to,
Frank? Where you been
one
at?
count of narcotic drug possession, class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. Providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 9th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. It's going to be an arraignment hearing. Your bond in this matter has been set at $5,000. If you do make bond and are released, you're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess a weapon. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state, and you must contact the court with any change of address. Do you understand? Okay, please take a step
Hey,
to the
that
left.
guy's a little
Guys,
fella. How tall do you think that guy is right there?
Samantha Brahm. to
I
the
would say,
podium,
if I had to
and
guess, I would say
Benjamin
like 5 feet
Diaz,
tall.
You're on deck.
On deck, Samantha.
Ms. Graham, can you please state your name and date of birth?
Samantha Branham, 23883.
Hey, thank
And
you,
then
Knight.
we're here on a probation violation warrant and a failure to appear warrant. So we're going to do that one first. Okay, your failure to appear is related to taking contraband in a correctional facility, 2 counts of drug possession, and 2 counts of narcotic drug possession.
What kind
I'm
of drugs do you
providing
guys
with
think
a
she was
county
smuggling
public
in?
defender. Your next court date is July 8th, 8:30 in the morning, Superior Court. Status conference, and you have a preliminary hearing on July 10th at Superior Court. Your bond amount in that matter is $1,000. On your probation violation warrant, that is related to another, that's
Paula,
related
thank
to
you.
possession of drug paraphernalia. Again, I'm providing you with a public defender. You have a July 9th, 8:30 in the morning probation revocation hearing in Superior Court and a possible disposition hearing at that same time. Your bond amount in that is $100. If you do make bond, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume
Hey, Amber,
any
thank you.
drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address and contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you understand?
Yep.
Please take a
What
step
up,
to the
Les?
left and guide us.
Hey, she ain't going anywhere.
Benjamin Diaz to the podium.
Imagine
And
that,
Robin Begay, you're on deck.
smuggling some rugs for your loved one and getting caught. That's not a good way to
Mr.
start off the
Diaz,
week,
Can you please state your name and
especially
date of birth?
right before 4th of
Benjamin
July.
Fuentes Diaz, January 5th, 1986.
What's he talking about? Go ahead.
Okay, so
Soccer.
you are here on
Oh.
Superior Court failure to appear
And I
warrant
have the ugliest, hideous
related
beard
to
Right, Em?
4 counts of forgery and criminal damage.
Forgery.
I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 8th.
Hey, I'm the one.
8:30 in
Thank you.
morning At Superior Court, that is status conference. You have a preliminary hearing witness hearing on July 10th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. Your bond in this matter set is at $1,000.
What prison
You
is
make
that?
bond, you're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime, have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess a weapon. You're not to possess or consume any illegal drugs without a prescription. Any drugs without a valid prescription.
Thank you,
You not to
Cha-Cha.
drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's
He has
license. Do not
classes
leave
in
the
both
state,
of his
and you must
arms.
notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
No, he
Yes,
doesn't.
sir.
Okay, please take a step to your left.
Your Honor,
That's his
I've
shirt.
been in custody since
Look right here.
Oh, yeah, that
March 21st, CCA. That's why I couldn't make it to my court.
Okay, make sure you let
Immigration?
the, your public defender know that, and, they'll let the trial court know they might take some leniency on you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just
let him know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Wow.
Hey, thank you once again. I'm
Robin
not the one.
Begay
Highly appreciate
to the
you.
podium,
I'm the one, okay, guys?
and Manuel Munoz, you are on deck.
Hey, I see there's 126 people. What's up? Let's get it to 20,000 taps. You remember,
Begay,
tapping is
please
free.
State your name, and date of birth.
Robin Begay, 1803.
All right, ma'am, you are here on a Superior Court failure to appear
That
bench
lady's
warrant,
pretty like a midget.
related to count of dangerous drug possession and possession of drug paraphernalia.
She's a small
I'm
gal.
providing you with a public
I'm
defender.
even
Your
taller
next
than
court date
her.
will be July 8th, 8:30 in the morning, at Superior Court. It's a status conference, and you have a preliminary hearing on July 10th at 8:30 in the morning, Superior Court. Your bond in that matter is set at $1,000.
Oh, look.
Wow.
If you make bond, you're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims,
I am
witnesses,
taller than
or
that
arresting
lady.
officers. You're not to possess any weapons.
We can't see
You're not to
nothing. Mama.
possess or consume any drugs without prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state, and notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Yes, so I stay booked until the 8th?
Yes, ma'am, unless you can make bond.
Ooh, I love them.
They can
Ooh,
make bond today for 1,000.
If you can.
It's 1,000?
Amber,
Yeah,
thank you.
And
It's
James
1,000.
got
Okay, so please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork.
And that means he's a fake James.
Hey, this is
Manuel
a new
Munoz,
judge.
to the
I
podium.
don't think I've ever listened in onto this judge before.
And Yvonne
Hey, what's up,
Jaramillo?
Uncle Cash?
You're on
Somebody
deck.
here to judge to see James is lying.
Mr. Munoz, can you please state your name and date of birth?
Yes, Manuel Hernandez Munoz, February 13th, 1994.
Okay, so you are here on
This is the
a
same
Superior Court
judge.
failure to appear bench warrant
How
related
dare
to
you, James.
aggravated DUI.
Ew, that the guy
I'm
that
providing you with
took
public defender.
out
You
over
have a
his
hearing
neck.
on July 8th,
If I see a lady
2026,
boy
8:30 in the morning at
online,
Superior Court at the
then
status
a lady
conference.
boy,
You have a
she-
preliminary hearing on July 10th at 8:30. That's
what's that?
at Superior Court
So we could see their
as
face.
well.
Oh.
Your bond in that matter
Spoiled,
is
thank
set
you for
at
the follow.
$1,000. If you do make bond and are released from custody, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers.
Awa for the
You're not to possess
aggravated
any weapons.
DUI.
You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state. Notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Please take a step.
I bonded myself out that day, and I got picked up by ICE, so I wasn't able to come to that court, and I have paperwork to.
Again, make sure you take that with you to your next hearing. Let your public defender know, and they'll let the court know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. I'm not the one.
Mr. Jaramillo, to
Hey, what up,
the
Siwa?
podium, please.
Hey, thank you for
And
that Daily
Jesus
Heart.
Oliveira, you're on deck.
How dare you, Demetrius? That guy looks like Michael Jackson.
All right, Mr. Jaramillo, you are here on 3 different matters.
Wait, he's a fake Michael Jackson.
Probation violation warrant. Another probation violation warrant,
Yes, sir.
and a third probation violation warrant. Okay.
What do you guys?
All right. The first one,
Star Trek suit.
providing you with a public defender. You have a probation revocation hearing on July 9th.
Beam
at
me up,
8:30 in the
Scotty.
morning at Superior Court. With a possible
Teresa.
disposition hearing at that same time.
What kind of type of
Your bond in the first probation violation, on the probation violation warrant is $200.
Hey, thank you, Vincent. Highly
The second
appreciate you.
one,
Teresa.
Can you get a public defender? Your court appearance dates are the same, and it's also probation revocation hearing.
That guy looks
Your
like
bond in that
Michael
matter is
Jackson.
$250.
Michael Jackson should go to jail. His name is
And
fake
finally,
Michael Jackson. So fake Michael Jackson. and you go
Again,
to
you're getting a
jail.
public defender. Your court dates are the same, July 9th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court, and your bond in that matter is $350. If you do make bond and are released from custody, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You're not to leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you understand? Okay, please take a step to your left and gather paperwork.
Aurora, thank you for that Daily Heart. Highly
Jesus
appreciate you.
Oliveira, to the podium,
I just saw something.
and Gustavo
Boogers inside.
Maybe.
Gui, you are on deck.
Oh my god.
Good
my
evening.
eyes must be taller than fake James.
Mr. Oliveira, can you please state your name and date of birth?
Jesus Gonzalez Oliveira,
He's the
September
tallest man in the
22nd,
whole
2004.
wide world.
Okay, you are here on a Superior Court arrest warrant and...
Slap, thank you.
Slap. If somebody named
Another
Slap,
Superior Court arrest warrant.
Slap, like, Slap.
Okay,
Cachetada,
this
yeah.
is regarding an aggravated DUI case. The
Ah,
this
wow.
one is. I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 8th, 2026 at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. And you have a preliminary hearing on July 10th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. On your next Superior Court arrest warrant,
You were probably following my
also
main
the-
account.
The ag DUI. You have status conference July 8th, 8:31 in the morning.
Thank you,
Superior Court.
Jaden.
Preliminary hearing at July 10th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. Bond amount in that matter is also $50. But you also have a hold out of Mesa
Yeah, but he is ugly.
for $500. So You might make bond here, but if you make bond here, there's a chance that Mesa will send somebody to pick you up. So, the bond in the Mesa case is showing as 500. So if you do get, Mesa does come for you, that's probably, I can't guarantee you, but that's probably what your bond will be in that court.
Okay.
Okay. If you are released from custody, if you make bond on all those matters and you are released from custody, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You are not to have contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. If you're not with the state, you must notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Okay.
Please take a step to your left and gather.
I have a question. So on bond, do you guys give me a paperwork like saying how to bond out right now?
Yeah, they'll let you know about that stuff in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next.
Gustavo Grui, podium, and Fabian Estrada, you're on deck. All right, sir, can you state your name and date of birth?
Yeah, it's Gustavo Gru, 12/25/1992.
Gru, okay. All right, sir, you are here on a probation violation warrant.
Corp, thank you.
To facilitating narcotic drugs for transportation. I'm providing you with the public
Kristen, thank you.
defender. Your next hearing is on July 9th at 8:30 in the morning, Superior Court. That's a probation revocation hearing. You have a disposition hearing possible at that same time. Your bond amount on this matter is $250. If you do make bond and are released, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, not have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. Not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state. Notify the court of any new address and contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. Please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, Teresa, thank you. Miss Christy, what's
Fabian
up, and what up,
Estrada
Hess?
to the podium, and Donovan Lewis.
Orale, what up? Car scene.
Estrada, can you state your name and date of birth?
Fabian Estrada, 9/20/89.
Okay, so you are here on a probation violation warrant.
They're the same height and the same age.
I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 9th, 8:30 in the morning, Superior Court. You have a probation revocation
What up,
hearing
Beck?
and a possible disposition hearing at the same time.
He has big ears.
Your bond amount in this matter
He
is
does have big
$300.
ears.
If you make bond and are released, you're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess a weapon. You're
What
not
up,
to possess
Nikki?
or consume any drugs without a prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You're not to leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address, and you're to notify your contact your probation officer within
His
72
ears look
hours.
uneven.
Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. Please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork. Donovan Lewis to the podium.
Donovan
And
Lewis. Hey, I'm
Berlin?
not the one. Thank
Yeah.
you. Highly appreciate you.
You're on deck.
He's an elephant because he has big ears and ask him and he has.
How come everybody's wearing a mask today?
Mr. Lewis, please state your name and date of birth.
Donovan Lewis, A185.
Okay, sir, you are here on a Superior Court probation violation warrant related to possession of dangerous drugs charge and
Arizona.
shoplifting charge. I'm providing you with public defender.
What up, Jessica?
You have probation revocation hearing on July 9th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. And a possible disposition hearing at the same time. Your bond in this case is $750. If you are released, sir, you
What up,
are
No Face?
not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You may not leave the state. You must contact the court of any new change of address, and you are to contact
Hey, No
the
Face, thank
probation
you.
officer within 72 hours. Do you understand?
What up, Southside?
Yes.
Okay. Please take a step to your left.
I can ask you a question though. What shoplifting charge?
What up, Dune?
Your warrant says
Out of where, I mean?
Yeah, hey, you spoke too soon about it, Teresa. What's up, Nikki? Yeah, he wasn't wearing it correctly at all.
let's see.
He should have just had it on top of his head, if you will.
It just says it's in Superior Court, so it could be anywhere in the county.
County.
Okay?
I don't think anybody's gonna be bonding him out. Hey,
Yes.
Mikey, thank you for that follow. Highly appreciate you. Hey, remember, hitting that follow button is free 99. Doesn't cost you
And
any.
Ranolfo
Doesn't cost you a cent.
Soto, you're on deck.
You're under Berlin Pete's 41576.
Sorry, sir.
No,
If you
only
will.
one person in the last week has gotten that right. It's a hard one.
Okay, so you are here on a Superior Court arrest warrant.
Boss, thank you.
Related to count of dangerous drug possession and drug paraphernalia.
Okay, thank you.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
You're here, I'm providing you with public defender.
This is
The next
Arizona.
court date will be July 8th, 8:31.
Boy, Mom, thank you.
Conference Superior Court. You have a preliminary hearing on July 10th at 8:30 at Superior Court. Your bond in this matter is set at $100.
$100?
If you make
Probably got that in my
bail
sock
and
drawer right now.
are released, you're not to return to the scene of any crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any
Watching
drugs
from Nuevo
without a
Mexico.
valid
Hey, what's up,
prescription.
AD? You're
Not to
welcome.
drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You cannot leave the state, and you must notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Please take a step to your left and gather your papers.
Hey, thank you for that, Boy Mom.
Is there a reason why you're the only person that could answer that question right there, what I was arrested for?
I have no idea. I don't know what
Okay.
other people were looking
Everybody just kept saying strange. My wife tried to find everybody, so, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, for anybody that's wondering, there is going to be court on 4th of July. They have
Ranolfo
court
Soto,
every single
To
day
the podium,
of the
please.
year in Arizona, and this will be streaming on YT, if you will. Same account name at
Yes,
Collect
sir.
Call From if you do want to
All
watch.
right, Mr. Soto, you're here on an out-of-county warrant.
Before you do some
and
fireworks.
A probation violation warrant in this county. We're going to do the probation violation warrant first. I'm providing you with public defender. This is relating to a possession of dangerous drugs charge. Your next court date is July 9th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. That's a probation revocation hearing with possible disposition hearing at the same time. Your bond in that matter is set at $250.
How much?
$250.
Okay.
You also have a out-of-county warrant out of Yuma,
Yes.
and that's with extradition. So. your
Hey, what
bond
up,
amount
Shannon?
now
Where you been at?
Here is going to be $50, but you may be. I mean, Yuma County is probably going to be notified, and they might.
What up,
expedite you.
Carolina?
I don't know what Yuma County's doing. I don't know what
Carolina,
their
if you
plans
will.
are. So, but just keep that in mind. You have an arraignment hearing on July
Hey, Jerry,
8th,
thank you.
and at the Yuma County Superior Court at 8:30 in the morning. I can't make an order regarding counsel because we are not in Yuma County. But if you need counsel, you need to request one at that time. If you do make bond and are released, you're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you understand?
Hey, Blue Eyes, thank you for the follow.
So you're not gonna come from me by July 8th?
I don't know if they're going to contact.
Oh.
I don't know if they are or not. They might. So just keep that in mind.
Nels, thank
Okay?
you for the
So I
follow.
do have court on July 8th in Yuma?
Yes,
Dustin,
sir.
thank you for
Okay.
that daily heart.
Okay, that's what I was.
Okay.
Thank
take,
you.
Take a step to your left.
Hey, you know what? I wish they had bonds
care.
like this in LA
Your
County
name, Alphas, to the podium.
when I was growing up, man, because
And Jordan
the
Broderick.
bonds in LA County when I
Run
was
that.
growing up, they were outrageous. I don't know what they are now. We're talking about over 25 years ago, but man,
Jermaine Alphas.
$100 bonds. Come on now. I would have been committing crimes on a daily
Thank you, sir.
basis
One
with those
second.
type of bonds. What's up with this fool's shirt? This is a guy, right? I definitely wouldn't want to be sold up with this dude right here.
All right,
He's
Mr.
definitely giving me
Alphas,
creepy vibes.
You are here on
Sheila, thank you for the follow.
2 probation violation
Weird
warrants.
Al. What up,
No.
Roxy?
You're on 1 probation violation warrant and 1 failure to appear warrant. So we're going to do the failure to appear first.
Hey, speaking of
That
Weird
is
Al,
related to count of possession of dangerous drugs and a count of possession of dangerous drugs for sale. That's a class 2 felony and class 4 felony. I'm providing you with a public defender. You have a status conference on July 8th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court, and a preliminary hearing on July 10th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. Your bond in that amount in that case is $250. On your probation violation warrant, that is relating to obstructing a highway and possession.
I'm sorry to hear that, Roxy.
Again, I'm providing you with a public defender. You have a non-witness violation hearing on July 9th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. And I'm providing you with a public defender in that matter as well. Your bond amount in that matter is $250.
Hey, what up, Pretty
bond
Ricky?
and are released from custody. You're not to have
Willie
go
Wonka's
to
little
any
helper.
scene of any alleged crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You are not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Look at that fool's face. I couldn't stare at his face more than that second or two.
And you must contact
I'll have to look away. Look at that fool.
Hours. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork.
It's like he's looking into my soul, if you will. Hey, so Weird Al, he actually turned down a deal with the AI company because he didn't want to be associated with AI. Can you imagine that? Imagine how much he was going to get paid just for being on an AI picture.
Okay,
and he turned it down. Cucuy.
So he's going to get removed.
Getting worse so fast, man. Roxy, sorry to hear that.
Jordan Broderick to the podium, and Nicholas Heath, you're on deck.
This fool looks young.
Mr. Broderick, can you please state your name and date of birth?
Jordan Broderick, 9/29/2006.
Okay, sir, you're here on a Superior Court arrest warrant.
Yeah, I didn't get invited. Make money.
Conduct with a weapon. I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is July 8th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. That's a status conference. You have a preliminary hearing
on
July 10th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. I'm setting your bond in that amount at $50. If you do make bond and are released, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription.
Maybe we could make it happen, Roxy.
You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state, and you must notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please turn to your left and gather your paperwork.
All right, Kristen. I saw it, King.
Wait right there.
If you will. I just got multiple things going on over here, if you will. I got multiple streams going on, multiple different comments coming up on my screen, if you will. I don't know how I feel about this judge. This judge, he's just not doing it for me, if you will. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think about this judge here? Hey, thank you for the follow, user 3317149939923. Hey, what's up, Karina? How's it going? Let me see. He's bland, right? He just, hey, what up?
Nicholas Heath.
Love him.
Please come to the podium. And Shane Hatcher, you are on deck.
Guess he didn't see my shit.
All right, Mr. Heath, can you please state your name and date of birth?
Yeah, Nicholas Heath, 12/6/1999.
Okay, so you're on here on the
glasses, yeah, with the little mustache.
Related to possession of drug paraphernalia.
Maria, thank you.
I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next court date is on July 8th. That's an arraignment hearing at Highland Justice Court.
He hasn't released anybody, right, Rodney?
Set at $500. If you make bond and are released, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do not leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, please take a step to your left.
Hey, if I'm ever in front of a judge in Arizona, I want to be in front of Judge Hazel from Pima County. That guy lets everybody go.
Tyrell Gatewood, you're on deck.
Other than that, if it's not Judge Hazel, I'm not messing with it. Especially that judge from Pima County, that dude that's like slow as molasses. Oh, this wasn't a good one. What?
All right, sir, can you state your name and date of birth?
Shane Hatcher, 6279.
Gene Gators.
All right, sir, you're here on probation violation warrant related to narcotic drug possession and trespassing. I'm providing you with a public defender. Your next date in court.
That was like half zombie, half drugged out.
It's a probation revocation hearing and a possible disposition hearing at the same time. Your bond amount in this case is $250. If you make bond and are released, you're not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any drugs.
Cool, sure, that's it. What up, cool?
You're not to drive a motor vehicle.
Yeah, he's definitely going through withdrawals.
Do not leave the state. Notify the court of any new address, and contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Please take a step to your left and gather.
Hey, you know what? Like, you know how he was sounding right now? When I had that surgery on my stomach back in December, when I woke up, that's how I was sounding because I was in extreme pain, if you will. It was all bad. It felt like my guts were going to come out of my stomach.
Okay, so Gatewood is not case.
Definitely wasn't a fun time,
Okay,
if
so
you
I'm gonna-
will.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
please do. So Jorge Barreras to the
Jorge.
podium and Jose Garcia.
We're going to get the interpreters. Hopefully they don't hang up in the middle of the interpretation. Those are the worst.
That's who I want, yeah.
Just do it. Just do it, my
Okay,
friend.
do we have the
Just do it.
interpreter?
Yes, this is the interpreter speaking.
What do you guys
Need
think
my
this guy's here
information?
for?
No, ma'am, I think we're good. The defendant is in court.
Right,
and
done.
he can hear you. So I'm going to ask him to provide his full name and date of birth.
DUI, robbery,
Hola, yo seré su intérprete. ¿Me da su nombre
Burglary.
completo y fecha de nacimiento, por favor?
Jorge Luis Serrano Barreras, 23
love
de
the
abril
shirt.
del
It's clean.
92.
Hey, thank you, Pretty Ricky. Assault,
Jorge Luis Herrero Barreras, April 23, 92.
man.
Okay, sir, you are here on a failure to appear bench warrant.
Is she
Está
gonna
aquí por incompetencia ante el tribunal.
incompetencia? What the hell is that? That's not in my Spanish vocabulary.
You are going to be provided a public defender.
Se le va a estar proporcionando un defensor público.
Proporcionando. What the hell?
Your next court date is July 8th at 8:30 in the
¿Qué?
morning. At
She's
Superior
not speaking
Court.
the Spanish I speak. Unless that's the way they speak when you're in court.
Su siguiente
She's
cita en
speaking
el
that
corte
proper
será el
Spanish.
8 de julio a las 8:30 en la Corte Superior.
And you have a preliminary hearing on July 10th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court.
¿A dónde está el baño? Maybe
Y
not.
tiene una audiencia preliminar el 10 de julio a las 8 de la mañana en la Corte Superior.
Hey,
Your
Kristen,
bond
thank
amount
you.
is set at $1,000.
Su fianza se fijó a $1,000.
If you do make bond and are released from custody, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime.
Rodney, yeah, he
Si
hasn't
es
let
que
anybody out.
paga
That's
la
what I was just
fianza,
thinking.
será puesto en libertad y no debe de regresar al lugar del presunto delito.
You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers.
No debe tener contacto con ninguna víctima.
Hey,
testigos
being in
o
jail
oficiales
during
civiles.
any type of holidays, it sucks.
You're not to possess
Especially
any
when you
weapons
call back
or
home
possess or
and
consume
everybody's
any
having a
drugs
good
without
time,
valid
or
prescription.
they're not picking up your phone calls because they're having a good time, is the worst. So if you're going to commit
No debe
crimes,
de
don't do
poseer
them any
ninguna
holidays.
arma, ni tampoco poseer o usar drogas que no tengan receta válida.
Especially in LA County, because you can be
You're
in there
not
for
to drive a
3-4
motor
days
vehicle
before you see a
without valid
judge.
driver's license.
No debe conducir un vehículo motorizado sin licencia de
West
conducir válida.
Covina.
Do not
Or
leave
on a
the state
Friday.
and notify the court of any new address.
No salga del estado y avise a la corte cualquier
Why is this fool
dirección nueva.
laughing? This was all
Please take a
giggly and
step to your
whatnot.
left and gather your paperwork.
Haga un paso
It's like
hacia
he's
su
happy
izquierda
to
y
be
tome
there.
su papeleo.
Gracias.
Gracias. Okay.
Rodney
Jose
wrote,
Garcia to the podium, please.
if you do crimes, do not come to Maricopa County. What's up with this
Mr.
vato?
Garcia, can you please state your full name and date of birth?
Señor García, ¿me da su nombre completo y fecha de nacimiento, por favor?
Celo, thank you for the
Me
follow.
llamo José Luis Bravo García. Soy del mes 8, el 19 del 82.
This was from 82? So that was
Que
44
the
years old.
interpreter did not understand the name of 1982.
Ah, that would be premeditation.
Okay. Can you ask him again, please, what his full name is and date of birth, and ask him to speak clearly and loudly?
Organ, they let you out?
¿Me puede repetir su nombre completo y me lo dice un poquito más claro y su fecha de nacimiento, por favor?
Me llamo José Luis Bravo García. Mi fecha de nacimiento es el mes 8 del 19 del 82.
José Luis Cabo García.
What up, Army vet?
Date of birth is 8/1982.
Okay, can you confirm it's 1982, please?
82, yeah. He said
¿Es
82.
1982?
1982.
I can confirm.
1982.
Did the judge say uno momento? I don't know this judge was bilingual.
Okay. Okay, senor.
Did he
you
say
are here
senor?
on failure to appear bench warrant.
I don't like when people do that. If you're not like a native
Está
Spanish
usted
speaker,
aquí,
don't do it, please, por
falta
favor.
debido a una orden de arresto por no comparecer ante el tribunal.
Related to an aggravated DUI.
Oh, agua. Drop one, flush one for that guy right there.
Relacionado con un
That's not cool. Putting
caso de
innocent
conducción
people at risk.
de alcohol, DUI agravado.
Peggy
Your
Bundy
next-
Spanish.
I'm providing you with a public defender.
What up, Katie?
Le estoy proporcionando un defensor público.
At least he
Your
didn't
next
call
court
him
date is
Papi.
July 8, 2026 at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court.
Muy poquito.
Su próxima fecha en el tribunal
Hey, what up,
es el
Hector?
8 de julio de 2026 a las 8:30 de la mañana en la Corte Superior.
And you have a preliminary hearing on July 10th, 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court.
Chicago.
Y tiene una audiencia preliminaria el 10 de julio a las 8:30 de la mañana en la Corte Superior.
Your bond in this matter is $1,000.
1,000. That's 10% of
Fianza
1,000
de
is
300,000
100 smackaroonies.
If you do make bond and are released from custody, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime.
Si usted paga la fianza, será puesto en libertad y no debe devolver.
It would have been cheaper just to catch a Lyft or Uber, have your mom or dad pick you up. Mickey, the man, thank you for
You're
that.
not
Highly
to have
appreciate you.
contact with any victims, witnesses, or arresting
I
officers.
literally live 5 blocks from 4th Ave jail.
No debe tener contacto con ninguna víctima, testigos
Medical
o
examiners.
oficiales.
Ugh. I couldn't.
You're not to possess any weapons.
I couldn't stand.
or
I
any
wouldn't be able to
drugs
work with
without a
dead people, if you will.
No debe de poseer ninguna arma ni tampoco drogas sin ninguna receta válida.
Sock drawer money.
Do not drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's
Hey, what up,
license.
Patrick? Thank you for that. Highly appreciate you.
No vaya a conducir ningún vehículo motorizado sin licencia de conducir válida.
Do not leave the state,
doesn't
and you
care,
must
yeah.
notify the court of any new address.
No salga del estado y no debe de avisarle al tribunal de cualquier dirección nueva.
Please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork.
¿Me puedo hacer una
Patrick,
pregunta?
thank you. He wants to ask a question.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
A mí venía del CCA y a mí me deportaron un juez para México. Si yo pago los $1,000 aquí, ¿me dejarían salir aquí?
Oh, this was smart. This was a smart
I
one.
was coming from CCA and they deported me to Mexico. If I pay the bond for $1,000, will they let me leave from here?
Oh yeah. They're gonna pick you up. Immigration's definitely gonna pick him
I
up.
don't know.
Oh, yeah,
There
they
is
are.
a chance that if you pay the bond that they will be waiting for you. I just don't know.
Absolutely, they're gonna pick him up.
No lo
Maricopa
sé.
County,
Existe la probabilidad de que si paga la fianza lo estén esperando.
they do cooperate with immigration ICE, if you will.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Speaking of immigration ICE, did you guys see that video when I was live in El Salvador, if you will? My son was killed. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Linda Lee. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, when people drink and drive, they're not thinking about those
thank you, Madam
around.
Interpreter, for your service tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for
It's
using
all
our
bad.
services. Have a good night.
You too.
Imagine you're going to work or you're going home from school or you're just on the road with your family and you have some dude like this plow into you and the worst part is that when people are drinking, they normally don't get hurt. It's the innocent
Good.
people.
Yes, sir. All right. Tyrell Gatewood, please come to the podium.
Tyrell. Dang, he doesn't
Please
look
state
like
your
a
name, date
Tyrell.
of birth.
That wasn't what I was
Tyrell
expecting.
Dino Gatewood, 5/24/99.
Okay, sir, you are here on a
But the glasses are a dead giveaway.
Superior Court failure to appear bench warrant on a charge of failure to register as a sex offender.
Told you the glasses gave her a
providing you with
dead
the public
giveaway.
defender.
I knew it.
Your next court date is July 8th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. You have a cash bond in the amount of $500. If you make that bond and are released from custody, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You know what? I need to change this. One moment, sir.
Look at this Tyrone Dino with his stupid little haircut and his stupid little glasses. Worst type of crime I have, not registering. Oh, let me see. I would gladly pick someone up to give them a ride. My adult children know. Yeah, hey, that's what I tell my daughter too. I'm like, hey, if you drink, let us know. Call me at whatever time. Pick me up. I'll pick you guys up. It doesn't matter if I'm sleeping or whatever, you know. Just to, you know, avoid getting arrested and then also possibly injuring some innocent person that doesn't deserve, you know, to, you know, be in that type of situation, if you will. Hey, what's up? What's up, Matthew? On his lawnmower. That's right, Roxy. Roxy wrote, my brother used to give drunk drivers a ride on his lawnmower from the bar.
Okay, it's ready. Okay, sir, if you are do make bond and are released, you are not to return to the scene of any alleged crime. You're not to have any contact with any victims, witnesses,
hey, Ray,
or arresting officers.
If you ever come on here, you got to give me a shout out.
Internet by any means. You are not to possess any weapons. You are not to possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. You are not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do
Keep
not
this off the internet.
You must notify the court of any new address, and you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Just one moment, and they'll get you your paperwork.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I was going to my court date.
Okay. Don't tell me anything about what you were doing or what you think happened. Okay.
This was a few French fries short of a Happy Meal, if you will.
Something you think is
what?
Not important, but it could hurt yourself.
What's my bond?
It's $500.
$500. Thank you.
Ain't nobody gonna bail him. I wouldn't. Don't call me with those type of charges to bail you out. You're staying in there. As a matter of fact, lose my phone number.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this one too.
That will fail to register as a sex offender, if you will. Hell yeah. Hey, let me see. No DUI, but just probation. But hey, remember, Ray, if you ever come on here, tell the judge, hey, I want to give a shout out to James at Collect Call From, if you will. Man, that'll definitely make my day right there. I'm in love with the Cocoa Rice, Jen. Yeah. Damn. Let me see. I'm in love with the cocoa. There it is. Jen's in love with the cocoa. I don't know. That was probably the last case of the night. Normally they reserve those special type of cases for the end.
You know, I'm gonna change it one more time.
I used to be. Let me see. You have to cut it. I got that somewhere around here. Let me see. Where do I got it right here?
Cut it. Them bricks is way too high. You cut it.
Okay, we're good.
I got him.
You want me to have him come up?
Hey, that's right. 7 years clean.
Okay. Mr. Clifford, can you please come to the podium?
Wow, Roxy. Damn, he got 3 years, almost 3 years. Your lives are so amazing. Hey, thank you, Karina. Highly appreciate you.
All right, Mr. Clifford, can you state your name and date of birth?
Yes, Lawrence Brian Clifford, 8/15/1956.
Oh, I know what this guy did already.
Sir, you are here on 7 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, Class 2 felony.
That shirt was a dead giveaway right there. That shirt.
You know what? I'm sorry. I got to change this one again. When I made the last change, it defaulted.
I'm telling you guys. And now what for that one right there? Drop one, flush one. Courtesy flush. Throw him in the wood chipper. That's what we got to do right there. I called it right.
All right, sir. You are on, like I said, you are on. You're here on 7 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, a Class 2 felony. I'm providing you with a public defender.
Hey,
Your next court date
congratulations.
is July 8th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. That's a status conference. You have a preliminary hearing on July 10th at 8:30 in the morning at Superior Court. You have a cash bond in the amount of $200,000. If you make that bond and are released, you will be placed on mandatory electronic monitoring before you are released. If you are released, you're not
mandatory taser should be
crime. You're not to contact any victims, witnesses, or arresting officers. You're not to have
this
contact
is live.
with any minors. You are prohibited from accessing the internet through any means. You are not to possess any weapons. You are not to possess or consume any drugs. without a valid prescription. You are not to drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. You are not to drive a motor vehicle without a person under 18 years of age in the vehicle. Do not leave the state. You must notify the court of any new address. Do you understand? Do you understand?
7 counts.
Yes, for $200,000.
Yes, sir. Please take a step to your left and gather your paperwork.
Yeah. Go get that out of the pension fund, if you will. Boomer, if you will. If you're a boomer, no offense, but that dude.
We have one house call, and it's going to be for Robert Gonzalez.
There should be a special place reserved in hell for him, if you will.
1985. He is here on a Superior Court violation warrant related to possession of dangerous drugs. He will be provided a public defender. His next court date is July 9th,
What up, Laura?
2026, 8:30 in the morning. That's a probation revocation hearing at Superior Court with a possible disposition.
Hopefully he
hearing.
gets a welcome
His
party
bond in
when
that
he
matter
gets
is
to
set
prison.
$250. If he does make bond, he will have conditions and
I'm a boomer.
restrictions of release, which I will go over with him at his cell.
Yeah, but it
So that
doesn't
will
apply to you,
conclude the 8
Hector.
o'clock initial appearance calendar for July 2nd, 2026, and we are in recess.
Oh, all right. This is it. All right. So for anybody that likes to watch these hearings and whatnot, I do run these hearings 24/7 on my YT page at Collect Call From. These court hearings take place every 3 hours on the dot. This was the 8 o'clock hearing. Next one's gonna be starting at 11 p.m. Los Angeles time or Pacific Standard Time, which is gonna be in about, what is it? It's 8:50 right now, so it'll be in about 2 hours and 10 minutes, if you will. You know, and I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. You know, help the platform grow. I'm on TikTok, I'm on IG, and I'm also on YT, if you will. So, you know, dropping a follow, dropping a comment, dropping a if you will in the comments definitely helps us to get in the algorithm. It looks like you guys were being a bit shicey today on the tapping. We only got to 17,000 taps on one account. The other account, we got 10,000 taps. And then on YT, it doesn't even matter if you tap. Just hit that thumbs up, if you will. Remember, hey, I don't ask for any gifts, but everything that I ask for is free. Tapping, dropping a comment, following, subscribing. It's all free 99, my favorite price. I know it's rough out there. We're all doing bad. You know, I'm doing so bad right now that with these medical bills, it's outrageous. I'm alive, but I look at those medical bills and I'm like, damn, like why? Like why, if you will. I want to share something interesting with it, something interesting that happened to me a few days ago. All right, so a few months ago, there was this deal with cell phones at Spectrum. So I drove out of state because in my state we don't have Spectrum, but I do have a Spectrum account at my mom's house, which she lives in LA. So I drove out to another state. I traded in some phones and I got some Samsung Galaxy phones. All right. So I had to wait 60 days for those phones to get unlocked before I could sell them. So I had put them on OfferUp and on Facebook, but they're a bunch of lowballers. So I had put them for like 700 and people were offering me like $400. All right. So I told my wife, you know what? I'd rather for these phones to rot instead of me, you know, selling them for that price. So I saw this one ad on OfferUp that said like, we buy phones and we pay top cash. And I've always seen advertisements like that, but I never believed it. So I hit them up. I told them, hey, I got this phone. How much can you guys give me? And then they replied to me, how much do you want? And I was like, I want 700. They were like, all right, then as long as they're new, we'll give you $700. So I drive down to the place. Roxy, let me see. Hey, James, can I message you? Yeah, for sure, Roxy, you can. So I go down to the place. All right. Me and my daughter, we roll. My wife was at work. It was my day off. So we took off and went to this place. We drove across town. And it's on this location of the where they buy phones and they sell phones. It's in a shady part of the city, if you will. So I pull up, and as soon as I get up the car, some dude's coming out the store, and I look at that fool and I'm like, oh man, this is the type of clientele we got. So something's definitely got to be up. So the dude's walking out and he has a whole wad of cash, and I'm like, oh shit, all right. So I walk in and I'm standing in line, and then people are just, you know, they're walking in and they're selling phones, and everybody's walking out with a wad of cash, and I'm like, damn, like that. So while I'm waiting, and I'm just thinking, man, I was like, man, you know what? This reminds me of something. Back like in 1997, 1998, when I was a juvenile, there was this pawn shop up in Lancaster, California, where people pawning all kinds of stuff. And all you had to do was tell them that you stole like whatever item you took, and they would pay you like a wad of cash. And then and the reason I knew about it because when I was in camp, there was individuals that got caught up. Like after everything was said and done, it was a sting by the sheriff's department, and they ended up arresting a bunch of people, like 70 or 80 people. So I ended up running into some of those people when I was in camp, and they told me about the story. I don't think I ever saw the news article, or I never saw I never saw it in the news. So while I'm in this place, I'm thinking, I was like, man, this place, like something's not right about this place. People are walking in, selling phones, but nobody's buying phones, or nobody's getting cell phone service. They have a bunch of TV, like they got a bunch of TVs. The spot is nice. They got a bunch of like fancy cell phone cases and whatnot, but nobody's coming in to buy service. I was like, what kind of places is it? People are just selling phones, but nobody's buying anything. And that's the first thought that came to my mind, was like that whole thing that happened back in 1997, 1998 era, if you will. So I go up to the counter. Finally, it's my turn. I give the phones to the young lady that's working there. Oh yeah. And they got young ladies. They just got a bunch of young ladies working in that place. All right, if you catch my drift. And so I gave her the phones. Well, no, sorry. I actually went in with one phone because I was like, I don't like something doesn't feel right about this. I'm just gonna try one phone, and if everything works out with that one phone, then I'll sell the other two phones. So the process was long because they were inspecting the phone. They were making sure they were unlocked. They were making sure there was no scratches on the phone, and that I had everything that came with the phone, the box, the cables, everything that came with the phone. So she goes to the back. She's like, hey, we got to check the phone. I'm like, all right, then cool, whatever. So I'm just pacing around. My daughter's looking at the cases. Finally, she comes out and she's like, hey, we could give you the 700. The only thing is that we don't have the full amount. Can we do Zelle? And I'm like, Zelle? I don't like we're dealing. I like cash. So, and then I was like, you know what? Hold up. I got some more phones in the car. Let me grab the other phone so we could just do like a whole package deal. So I go grab the other two phones from the car, and I gave them to her. So she checks them and everything's good. So then she comes out, and I was like, give me half cash and we could do half Zelle. Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, I invested about $900 on those three phones. I was like, if I lose those phones, like those phones, or if something goes wrong, then I at least recoup my money and made an extra $200 on top of that. So sure enough, she gives me 1,500. No, sorry, 1,050. She didn't give me 1,050 cash, and then the rest, she was like, hey, give me your phone number. I'll sell you the rest. I'm like, all right, cool. I wrote it down. I get that text message, that the Zelle payment went through. I log into my account to make sure that the money's in there. All right, so sure enough, the money's in there. And then, so I'm driving home, and I was telling my wife, I was like, man, you know what? I like, they gave me the money that I wanted for the phones, but something's not right. So I started telling my wife, like, what I just explained to you guys. And then I was like, man, this place is either it's a front and they're laundering money, or they're buying these phones and they're sending them to another country. And I was like, but it just doesn't make any sense, because they're paying top dollar for these phones. Normally when somebody's rebuying phones and reselling them, they're trying to lowbuy. They're trying to maximize their profit. They're trying to double or triple it up, if that makes any sense. And I was telling her, I was like, you know what? It's either a front, they're doing something. And I know some of you guys are thinking, damn, James, tell me where it's at. I'm not going to tell you where it's at, because, I'm not trying to burn anybody's spot, if you will. It just, a thought that I had, and I wanted to share with you guys, to see what you guys' thought was, if you will. Let me see. Helen wrote, wow, doesn't sound good now. But yeah, so I ended up going back because I had one, because that when I got those phones at Spectrum, I got a total of 4. I got 3 in person, and then I got 1 that I got shipped to my mom's house. So the one that I was going to keep for myself, I was like, man, you know what? I don't even need this phone. So I went to trade it in today, and same thing again. But this time they gave it to me all in Zelle. So we'll see what happens, if you will. You know. Anyhow, hey, I just wanted to go ahead and share that little story with you guys. I'm not getting any feedback, so I guess you guys don't think anything of it. If you anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a collect call from, and like I say, no, hey, you know what? I wish that money's gone. I remember I told you I have medical bills. See, mama.
Life of the candle. Once you blow out, and the lights out, and the that we're out. Arato.
Yep. Hey, yeah. So yeah, I wish I wish I had that money. Yeah, that money that went to my medical bills. I like medical bills right now. I'm sitting in about $5,000 in medical bills from copays and from the times.
You're welcome, Pretty Ricky.
That's right. Hey. Anyhow, hey. Let me see. I was gonna use.
Now Jamie's completely bald.
So they pay the yeah they pay you right there on the spot. Hey Paula, thank you, highly appreciate that. But yeah, I mean that's the only reason I did it, because medical bills are piling up and whatnot. So you know, like, I understand when you know when I tell you guys times are rough. I trust me, I know. You see, I've been trying to sell my 16 plus and hard. Yeah, right, Maria. Yup. Yeah. Everybody be lowballers, if you will. Yup. I did. LeBron Nuggets 1 year deal. Hey, thank you for that, Matthew. Anyhow, hey, if you guys see my videos, drop a comment, hit the heart, repost. Anything that's free, I'll take it. Sign me up. Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a collect call from. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, I'm out. A rato y buenas noches a todos. For those of you that are non-Spanish speaking, I say good night to all of you. And with that, I'm out. All right, YouTube. Hey, thank you. Highly appreciate it. Hey, don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up. It's free. It's free 99. My favorite price. Oh, damn. I just made $12 off TikTok. $12.62 on TikTok. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.